Excuse you. Excuse you? Sir? Sir Louis? It's time for us to go back outside. Come on, child. These are literally the things that they don't teach you in real estate school. What do you do if someone's pet runs amok? Were you supposed to be inside or outside? Were you inside or outside? Because you were definitely outside and now you're inside. And I don't think your people want you inside. Y'all, this is Louis. He was definitely outside when I came to show this house, and now he refuses to go back outside, and I don't know what to do here. We did it, y'all. It was effort, but we did it. He's a happy boy now. So what happened was I was previewing this gorgeous little home for one of my buyers, and I was recording the home because he's out of town, and this cute little puppy dog decides that he doesn't want to be outside in the backyard anymore, and he comes running inside, and he ran straight to the front door. And so I just continued recording the property, and I was trying to get him outside so many times, but he was so smart. He wouldn't take anything. I kept saying like happy dog words like, let's go bye-bye, let's get a treat. He wasn't doing anything. He was like, no woman, I'm not doing that. And so finally, with a little love and dog persuasion, I got him to go back outside. So it took a good 15 minutes. I tried running. That wasn't exciting. He was over that. I tried a lot of things. So anyways, I've had my fair share of animals and houses, and I am an animal lover, so I'm fine with it. I love dogs, cats, whatever. Don't love snakes. So don't let those loose in the house because I will freak out and then I will leave. But other than that, fluffy, cute things, I'm all about it. So it doesn't bother me at all. It just worries me because I kept having to watch him. Like, oh my gosh, if he has an accident, what am I gonna do? So I kept watching him the whole time, and I mean, he was fine. Anyways, that was exciting for the day. I have one more showing to do today. This is just, you know, an impromptu blog or vlog, I've decided. I have one more showing today, and that is going to be in the Live Oak area of San Antonio. It's a really cute little house over there, and actually as I was driving here, it was very frustrating because they decided to close the exit to the main highway off of 35, 1604 West, and I was like, it's Monday. And I get that it's Monday in the middle of the day. Actually, it was still morning. I lied. It was about 9 o'clock. So I don't know when they closed the exit. If it was like that early this morning, thank God that I work from home for the majority of the time. Oh wow, there's a bird fight going on. I think it's over. But they just fell from the tree. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so I have that going on today, and then hopefully my client likes this house. It's a really cute one, because I'm pretty sure that if it meets all of his boxes and he sees it, he'll probably put an offer in on this one. And then the showing that I have right after this, I'm hoping they like that one as well. They had gone under contract. Our market is crazy right now, actually. So they had gone under contract, or I'm sorry, they put an offer in and almost went under contract. It ended up being a multiple offer situation, and it just didn't work out what the sellers were requesting on they didn't exactly reject our offer. They countered our offer, and the counter was a little much for my client. So we're back to looking at houses. And so right now in San Antonio, if you are looking to buy a house, it is fierce. It is fierce competition out there.
Because it's spring and you don't want to be caught in suede.
That is cute.
Yes, Miss Thing, honey, in the pink. You gotta have your pink. It's spring, girl. Push, push, fierce. It's fierce.
I think I've done 3 or 4 offers that went with multiple offer situation, and we didn't get them. So, and that was with me doing a couple of different methods that normally work. I do like dear seller letters, and so my clients will literally write a letter to the sellers why they love the home, a picture of them, what their plans are with the home, and it's very heartfelt. And even when I'm on the selling side, it really does make a difference if there's 2 different offers or 2 offers that are about the same. The letter usually takes precedence over that because it's heartfelt, tugs at your heartstrings. It works. But what I'm assuming is that a lot of these people that are submitting offers are bidding well over asking price, because each one of these, I've had my clients go up a pretty good amount, at least $3,000 over asking price, and we're still not getting them. So I'm assuming people are going up like 5, 10, maybe even 15,000 over asking. It's pretty crazy. And I think that right now we're having so much competition. We're definitely looking in an area. It's by Lackland, San Antonio. So I know military, they're getting orders and they're about to start training. And so that is really making everybody kind of freak out, and everybody's like, I've got to buy a house yesterday. So, and I have 2 military clients that are also fighting. So it's rough out there. I mean, houses will literally go on the market, and, you know, in the morning, I'll see them at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And this has happened a couple times. I'll look at them. I'll text or email my clients and be like, hey, did you see this one? They're like, yeah. And then they want to go take a look at it later. And then 2 hours after that, like 10 o'clock in the morning, it's under contract. Another house happened like that. It was like it went on the market at 5 o'clock in the evening, and then by 7 p.m. it was under contract. And I was trying to do a showing that next morning, and the showing was blocked. So I called the agent, and she said, oh yeah, 7 o'clock last night we went under contract. And it is just, it's so crazy. So, you know, I'm doing everything that I possibly am thinking about. I've reached out to agents in my marketplace. I've reached out to my friends. I have sat down and called like all of my agent friends. Hey, do you know of anyone, or do you yourself have a listing coming up in XXX for X amount? I've been cold calling these areas too in the mornings, just seeing if anybody might be interested in selling. So far, I've gotten people that are interested in leasing houses, but my clients want to buy. So I'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully this one checks the boxes. In our San Antonio market, it's really anything that's $220,000 and under goes super quick. I mean, you have to be ready to buy yesterday if you're looking in that price point. So, I mean, really the first thing that I do with my buyers is, of course, I get them pre-approved with the lender, but I make sure that the lender has all of their paperwork as much as they possibly can up front, because this stuff happens very fast. And I make sure that my clients, we have a consultation, a buyer consultation up front. And I let them know this is the process, this is what's going on in our market, and I set expectations right away. I let them know, hey, you know, you might fall in love with the house and we might not be able to get it. It could be multiple offer situation. It could go under contract before we're ready or before we can even see it. And so that helps alleviate a lot of disappointment in buyers as well. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. But what's hard is showing so many houses and not going under contract. I have shown each of these buyers, my military clients, I have been working with both of them for a few weeks now. And my out of town dude, he was here for a few days in town, and I set up like 20 showings every day. I had like 3 days to show him as many houses as possible. And the hardest thing if you're working with military is they don't know the area. They're not familiar with the area. They're not familiar with neighborhoods. Whereas if you're working with people that have grown up or at least lived in San Antonio or, you know, surrounding areas for a while, they at least have a type of neighborhood that they're interested in. But when you're working with military, they have absolutely no idea where they are. They could be in town for maybe a few weeks and then all of a sudden, you know, they're looking to buy a house. And so that's the toughest part, is solidifying a type of house, a type of neighborhood, and kind of finding what is out there. So I always tell my clients, buying a home is not a process of selection, it's a process of elimination. So what I do is I have a map of San Antonio zip codes and kind of streets listed out on there too. So we'll start looking at a certain zip code, and if they're like, I'm not really feeling this one, then we cross it out and we don't look at any more houses in that zip code. And that helps me with military so much, because if we just keep looking at whatever house is on the market, whether they like this zip code neighborhood or not, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Because like, I have never shown so many houses and not gone under contract before, literally ever. Even in the summertime, it's crazy right now. I have probably showed each of these clients well over 30 homes, if not anywhere between the 40 to 50 house mark. I mean, it is a lot of houses. And part of that you have to know as a realtor, obviously, this is part of your job. So if that's something that, if you're thinking about getting your license, or if you're newly licensed and you're like, no, I'm not about to show 50 houses to one person, then this is not the business for you. I mean, you really have to ride the roller coaster with them. And most of the time it's really not their fault. Sometimes, yeah, people are a little picky, but it's really not their fault with a market like what we're having right now. Every market is different, every year is different, and I just take it and I think, how can I be a better person? How can I be a better agent? How can I serve these clients better? And so everything helps me. The more you do it, the better you get. At the end of the day, if you're not thinking, what did I do today? What could I have improved? What could I have done better? Then you're never going to grow. You're never going to be better. And you're just not going to serve and be the best realtor that you can be. But that is my goal in life, to be the best. So that's what I like to do. I also have the cutest cup. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. Okay. And then on the other side, it has my name. I'm literally so obsessed with it. So I got this cup because I am serving on our local Women's Council of Realtors, Hill Country chapter. So if you're out there, you should come follow me on Instagram and we should connect, because I love connecting with other agents, especially those that are involved in the Women's Council. And yes, you can be a man and be in the Women's Council of Realtors. So I am so loving this organization, and our president this year surprised us with these super cute cups, and they're glittery, and you can't go wrong with sparkles. So got my coffee in here because you need a lot of coffee in real estate.
Coffee is survival juice. I know you.
And it's also my sister's birthday, so I've got these. I have a little gap right now, which is why I'm able to record this vlog. I have about an hour before I need to hit the road to make my next showing. And so then after that, I'm going to go home. Depending on if my clients like the houses or not, I have time to draw up paperwork. I'm going to go to the gym really quick because I did not go this morning. And then after that, I am going to bake my sister a cake. It is a tradition. My mom always made her an Italian cream cake because we are Sicilian.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
I'm gonna attempt to make it as good as my mom makes cakes. And then we're gonna go to the Magic Time Machine for my sister's birthday, her choice. She loves the Magic Time Machine. And so yeah, it'll be a fun day. And even funner if I can get under contract, so we'll see. I'm gonna close out the vlog. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I know I have not been as consistent as I would like. I definitely will have more videos coming up. I am getting my stuff together to be able to upload videos weekly. And if you guys have any videos you'd like to see, let me know, because people are obsessed with real estate, and I feel like there are some things that, you know, I honestly love watching, like $1 Million Listing Los Angeles and New York, and it's fun to see all the houses, but it's also, it doesn't really highlight what they do every day. So I want to bring that information to the world, because there's a lot that goes into real estate that really, it's not glamorous, like the awkward dog situation. And it's, you know, it's pretty tough, you know, if you're not getting accepted offers and if you're not closing, you're not getting paid. So the hardest thing has been, like this past month, on average, buyers will see anywhere from 8 to 12 houses. That's a typical market time, and they'll place an offer, get it accepted. Right now, I'm showing like 30 to 50 houses to my buyers, and they're going like this. Part of it, you know, the houses just weren't right. Of course, they're military, so we're trying to, you know, target and lock down a certain area. Now that I know the areas they like, it's more so being quick enough to get an offer out there. If you guys have a question about real estate, the industry, what I do, let me know, because I would love to answer that question for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment below whatever you would like to see in the next video. If you have any questions for me, I would be happy to answer those for you. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Blah, 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 dear Kimberly. Blah, 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 blah. To you. Make a candle, blow your witch. She blew hard, they blew hard. There she blows. Give her a hand, everybody.
Belongs to me, I'm captain.
Walk the plank, mate. Yeah. Ready for your magical cookie?
As long as it doesn't go in my face.
That's what she said. There you are. Give her a hand, mates.